we know, Microsoft Azure and Nutanix teams have been working hand in hand, co-engineering best-in-class hybrid cloud solutions so you, our customers, can leverage your existing investments while taking advantage of Azure. To discuss more about our collaboration and the recent trends in cloud, I'm pleased to welcome Eric Lockard, Corporate Vice President at Microsoft. Welcome, Eric.
Oh, thank you. It's great to be here. Thanks.
Well, and great to be in the same physical space, you know.
Oh, isn't it great?
Thank you for flying down here for this. So, Eric, tell me about your role at Microsoft.
Yeah, so I run an engineering team in the Azure organization at Microsoft, and our mission is really to expand the definition of what Azure is in the eyes of our customers. And the primary way we do that is to work with partners who have very prevalent platforms that customers have applications tied to, and bring those platforms to Azure in the cloud. So it really is, the goal there is to kind of lower the bar for what it takes for customers with significant investments in these platforms to come to the cloud, and then be able to, over time, complement those applications with the breadth of public cloud services that Azure offers.
So you are obviously very close to all the latest and greatest trends in cloud adoption. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously there's been a tremendous amount of acceleration of digital transformation over the last 18 months. I mean, the pandemic has really accelerated that, and not just in the obvious ways of wanting to facilitate more work from home. It's also about customers needing flexibility to be able to burst their workloads without having to invest in large amounts of dedicated capital. And it's not just pandemic related. It's also things like the spate of ransomware attacks that we've seen driving customers to want kind of more bulletproof disaster recovery with a cloud solution. And so there's just been massive acceleration of cloud adoption across the board for a bunch of reasons. And I think something like 3 out of every 4 customers I talk to have said they've accelerated their cloud adoption plans because of what's happened over the last 18 months.
Right, and obviously, hybrid cloud has become one of the most important IT operating models as we know it. But there's still issues in actually deploying hybrid cloud environments because of limited skill set or lack of resources, and even the disparity between on-premises environments and then the cloud security, networking, management, right? And I think that's why the work that we are doing together, the co-engineering effort, is so much more important. So I'd love for you to dig a little deeper into the Nutanix clusters on Azure offering and what it would mean for our joint customers.
Yeah, so I mean, it was super exciting. I mean, we're in preview now together. We've been working together on this for quite some time, with Nutanix clusters on Azure, and it really, what it does is it addresses the issues you said. I mean, customers have deep investments not only in their on-premises platform or their private cloud platform, but in the training and the capabilities. Applications take advantage of all the great functionality that something like Nutanix clusters provide. And so by jointly working together to bring that symmetry of platform to Azure, it really facilitates customers who want to extend their now hybrid environment up into Azure. Maybe they want to burst at the end of the quarter. Maybe they want to have a disaster recovery scenario or greater protection against ransomware. And to do that within an environment that leverages their sunk investment in training and tools in the application platform. And then over time, because it's resident in Azure, in the public cloud, they can complement those applications by taking advantage of the breadth of all of the things that Azure provides. So it's really a true win-win. I like to say that we don't really care how you come to Azure. We just want Azure to be the best cloud for you. And so, our mission together, I think, is to make Azure the best cloud for Nutanix customers.
Well said. And again, I think you reiterated some very, important use cases: bursting to cloud, workload migration, cloud disaster recovery, and really building an on-ramp to modernizing applications with Azure Cloud Services. Now, as you said, all the work that our engineering teams have been doing together is now paying off. So today we're announcing the preview. And what I would encourage our audience and customers to do is go to nutanix.com/Azure and take a test drive, experience the product capabilities, and sign up for the preview if you'd like to. We will be working with select organizations who can be part of early access, and you can help shape our roadmap together. Now, we are also, of course, working on other solutions, namely Kubernetes.
Yep.
So, Kubernetes with Azure Arc and Nutanix, and I'd love for you to tell us a bit more about that solution and what it means for customers.
Yeah, also super exciting. I mean, now that Microsoft has validated the Carbon Kubernetes solution from Nutanix, it really allows for Nutanix clusters and Kubernetes on top of that, whether that's on-prem or in the cloud, to fall underneath the Azure Arc umbrella and to really bring the power of that common management, monitoring, deployment to the Nutanix hybrid cloud. So again, another super exciting example of a great partnership that really kind of provides customers with an easier on-ramp to manage their diverse cloud assets in a hybrid environment. So it's super exciting.
Yeah, thank you. And again, as you know, Nutanix is all about simplicity. So again, this is yet another way we are simplifying our customers' environment where they can build and manage cloud-native applications and deploy the infrastructure associated with it. Eric, this is also exciting. Let me ask you, what do you think is next for a partnership in the coming months?
I'll say I think this is, this is not the end and not even the beginning of the end, but maybe the end of the beginning. I think this is the start of what will be a lot of joint investment, expansion, more regions, more capabilities. Super exciting partnership. It's been great working with your team. And I think it's really something that customers will just love because it's so customer friendly.
Yes, and when we're looking forward to ongoing milestones with obviously general availability and becoming part of the Azure marketplace and so on. Again, I 100% agree with you. Indeed, this is an exciting partnership, and it's fully validated by the tremendous interest that we are seeing from our joint customers for these combined solutions.
Yep.
So again, I want to reiterate for all of you here, if you want to get more information about the solution we are just talking about, do come to our Day 2 keynote where we will talk about technology innovations in many more details. And also you have a whole catalog of on-demand sessions at your disposal. So go join those as well. And go to nutanix.com/Azure. Eric, thank you so much for being here in person.
My pleasure, yeah.
And looking forward to a partnership to help joint customer success.
Yeah, it's been a great partnership, and I really appreciate all the work your team's done.
Thank you so much.